Welcome to this simple guide on how to calculate Zakat, a fundamental pillar of Islam that purifies wealth and supports those in need. Zakat is an obligatory contribution for adult Muslims whose wealth exceeds a minimum threshold, calculated annually at 2.5%. The core principles include its obligation for those with wealth exceeding nisab, calculated over a lunar year at a 2.5% rate. Nisab is the minimum wealth threshold, equivalent to 87.48 grams of gold or 612.36 grams of silver, which fluctuates with market value. The basic formula for Zakat is total assets minus deductible liabilities multiplied by 2.5%. Zakatable assets include cash, gold, silver, investments, and business assets, all owned for a complete lunar year. Deductible liabilities are short-term debts payable within 12 months, outstanding bills, and certain long-term debts. For cash, Zakat is due on all money in bank accounts and at home if it exceeds the nisab threshold. Zakat on gold is payable at 2.5% of its value if it meets or exceeds the nisab, regardless of its form. Business assets like cash, inventory, and accounts receivable are valued at current market price, while fixed assets are generally exempt. Investments, including stocks and shares, are also subject to Zakat, with calculations varying based on whether they are held for resale or long-term. To calculate, first determine your Zakatable assets, then sum their total value and deduct any permissible liabilities. Next, check if the remaining amount exceeds the current nisab value, and if so, calculate 2.5% of your net assets. For example, $10,000 in cash with no debts and a nisab of $600 means $250 in Zakat is due. Similarly, 100 grams of gold valued at $5,000 with the same nisab would result in $125 Zakat. A business with $50,000 in assets and $10,000 in liabilities exceeding nisab would owe $1,000 in Zakat. Remember to consider your intention for business assets, deduct only short-term debts, and consult scholars for complex issues. By following these steps, you can confidently fulfill your Zakat obligations, purifying your wealth and contributing to the well-being of those in need.